Yeah, nah, you can let it rock now.
I had to
Welcome,
get it
welcome,
out, man.
welcome, welcome, welcome to this iteration of the NIT podcast. This is going to be officially episode 1 because it's the first episode with all of the 360 boys here. As you see, we got a new addition. That boy Tramel, man. So go ahead, introduce yourself, my boy Tree.
Tree Mail, sir. That's my stage name. I changed it. You know what I'm saying? What going on, man? Get your boy back at the beginning of the year, like I said I was.
Yes, sir, Ski.
You gotta intro the
Yes,
next person.
sir. Yes, sir. Lando.
Why I got to intro another grown man? Like
Not
he's
you.
grown. Oh, I was gonna say, bro, like,
Yeah, nah, y'all wild.
You
Lando,
know,
B Roy,
man.
man, y'all introduce yourselves. And well, everybody introduce yourselves. Y'all grown men. Come on, man. Make up.
Not as that, but
man,
yo,
Skate Rock back for a new year. Shit, nigga, I've been waiting. Now I see my smiling faces.
you,
You know, yeah.
you see how you say you tried to slide that in there?
Gang,
Hey
gang.
man, the gang's all here. B Roy's here. I was literally on like a mini professional tour, Tiny John, but that I was on a hiatus. I was outside, but I'm
you can
back.
tell, bro. You never hit us up on my man.
Facts, bro. Miss you, yeah, bro. I miss you.
Nah, I ain't miss you, nothing like that.
I was
Man,
glad he said that.
it'd be nice to hear from you, man.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go to Texas. I'm gonna visit Austin and Jai. Because you don't miss me.
Hey,
You
yeah.
come down here every other month, so I don't care. I'm putting your business out. You down here anyway.
We're actually the best of friends. I see Travell a lot. Believe it or not, I see him a lot actually.
Facts.
For him not to live down here, I see this man a lot.
Black, why are you curious as to know why?
That's just kind of funny because I also live in Atlanta. I don't know. Like I'm like,
Black, as many times as I've been there, I've literally only seen you like 3 times.
yeah, I know. I'm very hip.
Hey man, he be hitting my phone, bro. He be like, bro, what you got going
see.
on?
Let's see. Y'all got the phone.
Bro, the last time I went, you was not the last time, but the time before that, you was like, I'm with Adriana and company and all that. And then the time before that, you actually did come. We was at Rich's house, and then the time before that, you was nowhere to be found. You was doing some music stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh wow.
See,
wow.
I'm keeping all the
Oh,
receipts,
wow.
bro.
All right.
Exactly. It's your fault.
I always send you a text. I always say, hey, man.
It's your fault, bro.
Hey, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Blame yourself.
You be an A&R manager. You be doing your thing.
Exactly, bro.
I'm just trying.
Hey,
Do
hey,
your
do y'all see John? Why does he look like he in like deep thought right now?
It's my
Ain't
fault.
nobody-
It's my fault. I'm trying to get the links out. I'm trying to get the links out to the socials, and so I gotta look on my phone, and so I'm just like letting y'all rock.
But look, I get to introduce myself. You feel me? It's your boy Black. I'm back for another one. You feel me? I'm happy to talk with the gang. You feel me? I'm excited to talk with the gang, and I'm happy that everybody doesn't have matching coordinated shirts this time, so I don't feel.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
Hey,
I was
dog.
actually about to. I was about to start an entirely different group chat and text all of y'all to be like, wear the same color. And
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I would not have put that past you. I would not have put that past you, and I was kind of paranoid to hop on here because I felt like everybody's gonna have the same shirt. So I'm
I
glad.
guess I'm the last on the list. I'm not going to do some, long,
Say the words for
drawn
last.
out intro like some people name Black and shit. But it's Austin. It's Duff, man. You know what I'm saying? Ready to pod. Let's get to it, man.
Yes.
Right. And he's actually not last because as the host, I didn't introduce myself. It's your boy Pod God Jai
That guy.
Almighty. Episode 1 of the year. This is really episode 2, but we're gonna call this one episode 1 of the year because we got the whole cast and crew here. We are broadcasting live on Twitch and YouTube, so you can subscribe to us on both at NIT Pod TV, all caps, NIT Pod TV. We come to you live every Sunday at around 10:30 Central AM. We have content spread out throughout the week. If you didn't know, last Wednesday we did a little NFL special with some guests on there. So, we're gonna have little things like that throughout the year. man, where we're just sprinkling out throughout the week. Follow us on IG. Follow me on IG at JB_Corleone_ to get updates about pod, man. So, speaking of games,
Why isn't your Instagram name Jah Almighty? That would be kind of cool.
that would
Not
be
gonna
cool,
lie.
but I didn't
That would
think
be
about
cool.
that whenever I made an Instagram. Yeah. So
You
things that we do.
People not hip for real.
I think we found the Queen's flip of our podcast. Okay, just give me 1 second. Wow, it's just so unprofessional. But yeah,
Been had this done.
so links posted. So speaking of game, one thing that we didn't talk about that I kind of wanted to talk about with all the fellas was about the whole Young Thug trial, and not to get into the particulars of it because that's an actual criminal case. If you don't know, YSL, the record label, is being on trial as RICO. RICO is essentially operating is racketeering, so is basically running as a criminal organization. So they have it going on right now, and right now their main target is Young Thug. But of course, all the people that are connected to YSL, most notably Gunna. A lot of people snitched basically on Thug. Thug's entire premise of his defense was Thug's entire premise of his defense was that I'm going to, YSL is not a gang, it's just a record label and things like that. And then, they have video released of Gunna coming out saying that, YSL is a gang. And other people also attested to that. And just kind of want to get your thoughts on that as well. And essentially snitching culture amongst rappers, right? Because, we do hold rappers to this high standard. We hold them to a code of ethics in the streets, which is just kind of like that is an oxymoron in itself. But Gunna being adhered to street codes is kind of interesting, because I personally never thought he was a street rapper. But yeah, what are y'all thoughts about that? Tramel, you're in Atlanta. What's the street saying about Gunna, man?
I mean, I ain't no street dude either, but to be honest, I ain't mad at him. Like, why should I have to get in trouble for something I didn't do? So if I was in this situation, they trying to put me away, man. Look, I mean, I might not go to the extent that he did, but I'm gonna be like, look, I ain't got nothing to do with that. This ain't me. I just make music. That's about it, man.
I actually completely agree with that, like completely, because I don't know when it started. I guess people nowadays, maybe it's just because he associates himself or raps with other rappers who, kind of talk that like street shit as like in a sense of violence in their raps, drugs in their raps and shit like that. He might rap with them, but I don't think he's ever been like the type of person like really rap about that stuff to a large extent. Like I think he might slide a couple things in there, every now and then that kind of sounds like some street shit. But then most of the shit that he's talking about is clothes and women and like just player shit, honestly. So I personally don't know why people hold him to like such a high standard. Like, who's somebody else that's like I guess like a street rapper? Like I don't know, like ESTG came out and like he snitched or something like that. I guess it would be bigger because like that's literally all he raps about is like not living that life and not doing that. But like Gunna, I would just never like it's just whatever. And again, Tramel is like he didn't do anything. So why would you say, yeah, I'm a part of this, I did it, blah blah blah? Like I'm not affiliated or I didn't, associate myself with none of that stuff that they had going on. So I'm not about to sit in jail for you or for people on social media to look cool or whatever. Like, man, fuck that. So I completely I get it. And I'm not a street dude. So if that shit happened to me, I'm probably doing the same thing. And I don't even think that's snitching for real if somebody who's not a part of that tells the truth because they're not a part of it.
Lando, what are your thoughts, man? Young China himself I know you
Yeah,
really.
you know, I kind of look
You've
at
been
this.
off the porch, man. So how you feel about that?
Please don't start this nigga up, bro. Please.
I
He been out
I've
the
been thinking about that shit a little bit because I feel twisted about the situation. Like on one hand, I can see like why Gunna did what he did. I feel like he kind of played this role as a rapper and not the street dude in the group. I mean, when you think about it, like they knew what they were doing, pressing the one guy who looks like he would probably fold because he has the most to lose and probably the least amount of like crime like that he can verifiably be charged for. So like, I mean, Rico, that's a pretty serious thing. So like, I can see why he snitched, but it's kind of like, oh man, like it's on your homie, like that just kind of got to hurt. Like it's not something that I think anyone can just do and have a clear conscience about because you know Doug did put him on. Him and Doug did have a certain relationship, so um, I don't know. I guess it just depends on like how Doug would feel about it. That's how I would judge the situation off of.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. But I was gonna say, in regards to this whole scenario, I think honestly, I can see why he did it. Just because he got to worry about himself at the end of the day. We talking jail time, stuff like that. And at the same time, we still got to hold him accountable though, because like you were associated with them, you knew what was going on the back end, and you literally was just like rocking with it. And now the wheels are falling off, and now you're just like, I'm not really that for real. But who knows? He might be. We're just assuming he isn't. But at the end of the day, I just feel as if it's that, I understand why he snitched. And honestly, he got a decent deal out of it. And he may get exiled from Atlanta, but you still alive, right? And the other people are also doing it. So he's not the only person like, on the back end. So it's like if he gets killed as a retaliation, we know where that came from. So
That boy ain't gonna get killed, man.
exactly. He'll be all right.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
He literally got slapped on the wrist for snitching. He got what, a year probation, something like that?
Yeah.
He will be fine.
Yeah,
And all you gotta do
It
is
ain't
move to Arkansas or somewhere. He's perfectly fine, bro.
You can't
Oh,
move
sorry.
people on
I just
probation.
have one more thing to say. He don't have paperwork out, do we?
The papers.
He had a video. It was a video though.
It was a legit video.
Fuck
YSL as a
Yeah,
gang.
fuck
was
paperwork.
insane.
That nigga said
He
that on
said, "Are you YSL? Is YSL a gang?" He said, "Yes, man."
Yes, man.
Hey,
They were like,
yes, man.
those
He
drugs
just like
in the
this.
car
He
with
just
y'all
like
when
this.
you were in the car with Young Thug. Was that your drug? Or was that his drugs? He was like, yes, man. like,
He was like, those drugs were not mine.
yeah.
He said they were my drugs, and there are two people in the car. Do the math.
Yeah.
I'm not saying who did or didn't have them, but I just know I didn't
There's
have
no
them.
way it wasn't.
Nah,
It
you know what's
wasn't,
crazy? Niggas little loopholes for how they didn't snitch be crazy. Like, nah, damn it, I swear to God, I ain't
I
snitch.
swear,
I didn't say
wasn't me.
it was him. I just didn't say it was
I
him.
just said it wasn't me, but it's only
And we
us
the
two.
only two niggas. That's all though. I ain't say that. It's
That's
just
all.
you know what I'm saying.
We could have got the car with the drugs right in there. Who knows?
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm taking the trial, you feel me?
Right. But Black, since you're in the music industry, I want to ask you your perspective. Where does his career go from this? Because we've seen some people kind of get killed for snitching. Some people saying that I'm not fucking with Gunna, sorry, because he snitched. I'm not fucking with him no more. And then you got some people that said like, I don't give a fuck. Music still hit. You know what I'm saying? She's banking on me. I'm the bank. Like that shit. Like
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
crazy. I don't know why I did that. but like, where do you see his career going from here? Because we saw, Tekashi. Everybody trying to compare him to Tekashi, and I think
Ain't no way.
And I think that like that's a kind of a different situation.
Tekashi got
but
a good song.
he tried to like lean into the snitch shit, and of course his audience is completely different. So
me personally, I don't think that Gunna's career will ever be where it is anymore, and this is why. Like if Gunna was like his own independent entity, he might have a chance. You feel me? But I mean, honestly speaking, if you can really remember the first time that the masses, I won't say everybody, but the first time that the masses heard Gunna, he was always associated with Thug as Thug's new artist. You feel me? His right hand man. You feel me? So it's like that already alienates the people that are going to listen to him. Now, some people might listen to him still, some people might fuck with him, and some people might not. You feel me? But I feel as though, like, whether Gunna likes it or not, you know, you've been so close to Young Thug, the street life, and shit. Like, people just people. I don't think that the majority of people will continue to, rock with Gunna. Now, don't get me wrong. I do think that he'll still have people that listen to the nigga. I'm not saying it's like a complete wash where people aren't gonna listen to him. I just feel as though that a lot of the fans are associated with Young Thug, and especially we haven't heard Thug speak, and if he does speak negatively towards him, which I mean it could happen, it may not happen, but it could. Um, you know, there's going to be repercussions for his career. Even like one of his biggest, I guess, industry peers, if you will. I don't know, like for better words. Little baby, unfollowed him the other day. You feel me? I mean, and social media that kind of means a lot. Like it takes a lot for a grown man to like search your name on his Instagram and unfollow you. I mean, little baby probably only has like 3 followers, so it's probably not as hard for him. I mean, he only follows like 3 people. But anyway, it's a lot of effort to go out of your way to unfollow a nigga and you know, Smirk Dirk, Lil Dirk, put out a diss on him. So it's like, he got the big hitters kind of shunning what he did. So it's like, you know, if if people are dick eaters the way I believe that they're dick eaters, I
I
feel
don't
like
think
they
you can say that. Can you say that?
maybe
Yeah,
I don't know. We're not getting paid
people don't know
for it.
what that means.
It's
I don't
this
know.
different. Why can't we say what we
Yeah.
want to
Well, we
say?
actually have the snippet of the Lil Durk diss. So, well, possibly. Let's see. This is either
What's
going
so
to be a
fancy?
collapse or a fail. Uh,
But basically, yeah, there you go.
can y'all hear it?
No.
Can you
Did you
hear
press
it?
the button that says allow audio? Because there's a button that says allow audio.
I also
Uh,
allow audio. Oh,
well, basically, if we can't hear it, what he said was in the caption. So what happened to
yeah,
Virgil
yeah, 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 yeah. What happened to Virgil? He probably gonna tell, right?
and
Uh,
and for context, Gunna and Dirk had a song that was called "What Happened to Virgil," and that's like the reason as to that. So he didn't
I
like
want to know
explicitly
what happened to
say
Virgil.
he didn't explicitly say like Gunna gonna tell, but like again, those two did a song together, and then yeah, he gonna tell. So put two and two together. There you go.
yeah, yeah.
But actually, I kind of disagree with you though, Black. As far as like people may not fuck with them, I think in life in general, if you like a person, you're willing to compromise how you feel about certain shit when it comes to them. So they might joke on him for a little while, but let him put out another song that's hard. And they be like, shit, I don't know about that now. I might fuck with Gunna now type
I
shit.
mean, we've seen people
I feel it.
compromise their morals for
It's an industry
celebrities
too.
and art for decades. As soon as R. Kelly stopped being hot, the first thing they did, let's just keep it a buck. You telling me that nobody knew? Like I'm sorry, like all those like 37 and up people that was just saying that. Oh my gosh, I had no idea. Aaliyah was 15. Like, bro, like come on, bro.
I don't
Like,
think
stop,
it's necessarily about people's morals. I think people's morals, they're gonna
everybody's
compromise
a
their
hypocrite.
morals to bump the song. But what I will say is, what is different in this case is this is literally his CEO that he's snitching on. It's not like his man's, his brother. It's like the nigga that kind of like is like kind of guiding his career in a sense. You feel me? It's like the nigga that kind of he rode the cosign to get not rode the cosign because I think he did his own thing. But you know what I'm saying? Like the Young Thug's cosign really helped. So I just feel as though in this case, he's losing the little baby cosign. He's losing the Young Thug cosign. It seems like he's losing the Dirt cosign. I feel like in that case, I feel like though that influence of the cosign, while he still has music on his own that's hard, I feel like it may sway some people. I don't know.
I
But don't
agree.
get me wrong, Gunna still got them slaps, so it's like it's going to be interesting. But I do think it will be a decline.
I don't know. I
I
think he
can't.
might be getting his BOB bag or something because I think the steppers aren't going to really rock with him for like a while. So that's the whole thing about like how I see it. It's just that like sure the fans might like be willing to forgive him, but the industry don't got your back no more. And if the industry isn't trying to make music with you no more, then you might have to switch it up and you might lose a little bit of your following from like
I
them type of
kind of
things.
disagree with that just a little bit. I think that a certain section of the industry, but I think with the what that the music that he made and how he made music, he's actually somebody that can pivot. Cause like Austin, like how you said earlier, like I think it was ESTG and he did this,
Mhm.
he's done for because
Yeah,
you
yeah,
only
yeah.
make one type of music. Gunna melodic, make music for women, right? You know what I'm saying? I almost said something else, but see, we getting better. But you know what I'm saying? Like there are things that he can pivot in different avenues that he can pivot into to, still get features, still get money. He can, cater to a new audience. And I think he moved units. The industry is gonna fuck with him regardless. See, we think about the industry as the rappers that we see, but if you sell records, they gonna make it. These people are under contract, right? So
Mhm.
unless like the independent, like like Dirk, he do his own thing, and QC it just be bad for their brand or some shit like that. But if another rapper nigga was just like, oh, Thug Snitch, I'm not working with him, they gonna get a knock on that door. Hey, we bought this Gunna feature. You know what I'm saying? You make some shake.
Right.
So, yeah, like I think he's good in that aspect.
Yeah, bro.
Mhm.
Because like at the end of the day, it's like if the industry bulls don't fuck with me, I just need the fans to fuck with me. That's all I need. Because if I can sell out any kind of show, any song, any music video, or whatever the case may be, that's all I need. Like, cause he has good songs by himself, and he can easily just go get like a up and coming dude that needs help, especially if he's not a street dude. So it's like he can easily go and make that revenue right back. He just
You
needs
a
to make
rapper? Or
yeah.
you turned down the Gunna feature?
No.
Fuck no,
That
like
that would be
Okay,
stupid of
but
me.
that
And I'm not
question
a
doesn't
street
make
dude.
sense.
That's nothing to do with me.
and black. You gotta keep in mind you're also a industry nigga. How do most rappers really make their money? By
Shows.
music sales or shows?
Yeah, it's a lot of shows, merchandise.
So as long as the fans are there that are willing to buy a ticket to see this dude, I think he's gonna be fine. It's just the industry. It's honestly kind of a small section of the whole entire music industry because even though we like it, like I guess street, I don't know what to categorize it as. Street rap, drill rap, all that type of stuff is a small section of rap. And they might not like him, but then you have all the other rappers who aren't in that category. Then you have R&B singers. He did a song with what's her not is it Chloe Bailey?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a song with her. Like you can do songs with women like that and appeal to women and just other R&B dudes. And people are kind of like blending lines as far as like going into like rock and stuff like that. And he can make a song with a rock dude. Dirk made a song with a country artist. He could do something like that. Like it's
Yeah,
opportunity,
nigga.
not
Just
in
saying.
that small section.
Just saying.
Yeah, because I'm saying he
And
needs to be
the
on his
and,
BOB.
yeah, I was just gonna say, and the last thing is like we've seen people that like 6ix9ine, for example, like he's still relevant. Like he be trolling and all that, but he still make music
It's
too.
not
Though. So like
relevant.
at the end of the day, it's like,
He's not relevant musically, but he's relevant.
Like,
But and I think 6ix9ine is completely different
but he
from
still
Gunna.
sells music though. Like it's
Yeah.
not like it didn't stop. People are still fans of 6ix9ine, regardless of whatever the case may be. And Gunna, the difference between them, Gunna actually is good. So that's the difference. So it's like I'm gonna still probably do better, and I'm gonna feel good about it because I just want to
See,
see him do
this is
better.
my thing. This is my thing, though. I think that the only point, and I agree with your points. Both I agree with everybody's points. I think the only difference is the demographic. I'm not going to say that Gunna's demographic is so far hood nigga that but like that is the reality of the situation. 6ix9ine's fans, the majority of them were not hood niggas. The majority of them were white boys who just kind of loved the fact that he was glorifying him taking romanticizing nigga shit. It was not niggas. Gunna's fan base is more niggas. I'm not saying that a lot of people are going to fucking switch up and be like, nah, fuck that nigga, he's a switch. There are going to be people, and there are going to be more people than 6ix9ine. And I'm not saying that Gunna is not going to be able to thrive in music, but I do think that it's going to be impacted. I don't think it's going to be as clean of a sweep as how 6ix9ine really wasn't really impacted in terms of the people that fuck with him still fuck with him.
I think, and this is just my last little thing on it before we move to something else. I think you said that it's gonna be street niggas, so this is where I'm kind of like prove you wrong, right? Everybody that was on trial and everybody that snitched was a street nigga. Them niggas don't care about snitching as much as they want to put it on the internet as they care about snitching. I think Wallow said it. You show me 10 niggas on the block, I'll show you 8 niggas that snitch.
Yes.
And so,
but I also think that nobody wants to glorify. Nobody wants to champion the fact that they'll snitch.
Nobody's gonna champion it, but it doesn't matter if you champion it. If you're gonna champion it with your pocket. We talk about this with female artists all the time. They'll be doing no numbers, but they have this big social media following. Everybody be, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I love her, blah, 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 blah. I listen to her all the time, yada, yada. But then whenever the numbers come out, I think the numbers is going to speak for itself. And I think with the type of music they're going to make and the fact that his brand was his music first. And I think that sets him apart from that kind of makes him okay to be in this situation. Like, yeah, we know that, his brand was still Titan the Thug, but it was because of his music. It had nothing to do with, he didn't have to do a gimmick. It wasn't his gimmick, it wasn't his appearance, like the memes and shit came after, of course, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't his online presence and things like that, right? And so, sorry. I'm so sorry. And so I think that's why, I think he'll pivot out of this. But, we can talk about this enough. Just thoughts and prayers to the families, the people involved. A lot of fathers can be away from their kids that day. A lot of broken up families that, that can come from this. So, I just hope everything gets resolved how it needs to be. And we can move forward from there. But this is a segue in poor taste. But speaking of families, something that we talked about in our group chat off mic a little recently was the importance of a push gift. And so, if I remember correct, and if you could break down like what a push gift is, and real quick.
Yeah. So basically, how it was explained to me, we have sexual relations with a woman or whatever. We're about to have a child, and a push gift is them getting rewarded with something that is sentimental value to them, something they really wanted and or need, kind of like a car, a handbag, dress, jewelry, with the whole nine. Basically, whatever's on her wish list, something that she really, really wanted, but it's not cheap. Like, it's not like a gift card or something. Like something that she could really hold near and dear and cherish. Basically, she's getting rewarded for pushing your kid out because, women risk their lives having children because some women die from giving birth, and some people implemented the push gift. So would you guys, give your significant other or that you're having a child with a push gift? And what would it be?
Blake, I want you to lead this off.
All right. So this is my thought. This is how I'm looking at the question at hand here. I'm just thinking, like, if you think about the times in which we get gifts for people, you feel me? Birthdays, holidays such as Christmas, it's all cool, handy dandy. So I'm just like, if my wife or the mother of my child, I don't know how I'm getting down yet, but when it comes, what I'm saying, would I get a gift for her? And I would have to say, yeah, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with you for carrying my child. I appreciate you for carrying my child. So I would get a gift. You know what I'm saying? I don't see Nothing wrong with that. Now, would it be a car or a Birkin or a house? I don't know, like based off of how Brandon explained this. Probably not. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I value the life of my child, but not that much. I mean, not initially. Initially, I
Hey, Black. Hey, Black. I'll tell you this, Black. So, like, the gift per se, when it was explained to me, it sounded like something that was expensive, but it's really what they deem that that means a lot to them. So, like, if it is a Birkin, sure, I'm gonna keep it being. If I can't do it, I can't do it. Like, a car is probably out of the question. But if it's like a Birkin bag or Telfar or something like that, or nice dress you wanted that was like,
$20,000 at that point.
Yeah, I want to say a Birkin bag and a Telfar. A Birkin bag is like a house. It's like $200,000. A Telfar.
A Birkin bag is an investment, and how long it takes to get a Birkin bag, you have to go on a list.
Yeah,
at that point, that shit is.
You just can't walk into the Birkin store and just be like, "Yo, what is it? Hermes."
Hermes. Yeah.
Yeah, you just can't walk.
It's a long process to get that bullshit. I'm like, okay.
You have to be one of them to get a Birkin.
Yeah.
Not
but really, just to sum up my opinion of it, I mean, I will most definitely get my wife or mother of my child a gift, and we'll just talk about pricing on that gift.
But not that too expensive because you don't care about your kids that much, right?
That's wild. That's wild. And before we move on to the next one, we had this topic is brought to you by one of our favorite female fans and guests. B. Roy, you gonna shout your lady out?
Yeah, Miss Ashley Elmore in the building. Happy Founders Day.
Happy Founders Day to all the AKAs out there. It's January 15th. Happy Founders Day to all of them. If you know AKA, this will be a great time to spin the block and just be like, text her Happy Founders Day.
I'm not doing that.
To see how it goes. It's a great time to spin the block.
It is not a great time for that. Do not listen to him.
I already did it when I woke up. You know what I'm saying? I woke up, I said, good morning. Happy Founders Day.
Well, you're not spinning the block. You've been with her. Spinning the block.
Yeah, that's not spinning the block. You gotta spin the block.
I did my due diligence. I'm a good boyfriend. Leave me alone.
Happy Founders Day. I hate that our foundation crumbled. But you know, baby,
that's the most Drake ass line I've heard.
That's crazy.
But B-Roy, so how do you feel about a push gift?
I told you, I said I would do it. But definitely not a car though. I feel like because that's literally like a whole nother bill. Especially, and I'm not gonna get her no poop shit if I'm gonna get a car. Like it's gotta be something nice. Like it was the point of doing that if it's not nice. So and then you got insurance and all that other stuff, and then they break down and they use value, a lot of other stuff. But yeah, stuff like that. But I would do it.
I feel like the push gift should be the child.
Okay, so actually, I think a push gift is a very nice thing to do, especially considering the fact that not only giving birth, but carrying that baby for 9 months, that's a really difficult experience. Your hormones be all fucked up and your body be all fucked up. So I could definitely see why you feel like you might be owed something, because all I gotta do is just kind of cheer you along the way, help you reach the finish line, through moral support. So I think that in general, after we have this baby, the next few years is going to be about that baby. We can still do what we do, but at the end of the day, a lot of our finances are going to have to go towards a child. So I think one last great gift is something that, is a very special and nice idea. However, I think in terms of long-term investments and short-term investments, a Birkin, a house, or a car, that's a long-term investment. So I might not give you a car, but maybe I could put some rims on it, give you some new paint job or something, pimp it out for you. I'm not I might hook you up. I'll hook you up. I think A
Like
push
when
gift.
Jody
is
did to
like-
that, he put rims on her shit. That's how baby boy ended.
About the
She definitely was pregnant at the end too, dog.
This nigga, like, bro, that movie was so fucking stupid. Like,
So you gonna pimp your shorty right out?
I'll pimp whatever she wanted to get pimped out, except for her. But
Okay, Exhibit. I see you.
like, I'll do it for her, but I'm not about to make a long-term investment where I gotta like finance some shit or take out loans.
He said he get the Birkin bag holder for the Birkin bag. The accessory. For the bag. Not the bag though.
You're like, yo, whenever you get your money up and you get a Birkin,
I built a Birkin bag shelf when you get your Birkin.
Yeah.
whenever you get your Birkin.
That's correct. You queen.
No, how do you feel about a push gift, man?
Who? Me? Or Jamel?
Duh.
Okay, it cut out a little bit. But shit, we're potting today, so I'm gonna give my honest answer. If my wife or hopefully wife, because I personally don't want to have a child out of wedlock. If she has my child, I would get her a push gift. I would, because if I really by that time it's your wife, so I really care about her, of course, but it's not gonna be anything too crazy expensive, but also I'm definitely like, it's gonna hurt me if it's like some expensive shit. I'm not gonna cap. Like, I'm not about to be like, oh yeah, I'm definitely doing it. I love her so much. Yes, yay. Like, fuck no, I don't like spending money, but I'll do it for her. But here's the thing though, if I get this push gift, or of course, childbirth and everything, I understand. But if I get this push gift, and how the marriage is probably going to be set up is I'm going to have to be bearing most of the financial load for the baby and your ass. Do I get I'm taking care of y'all for the rest of my life gift? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. That might sound horrible, but what gift do I get for financing your life for the rest of my life gift? Can that be a thing? Can it? I'm just leaving it at that. The people in the comments might hate me, but I'm just asking if that's a thing. I don't want to have like a Father's Day thing where I just get like gift cards and like some sandals for the rest of my life. If I'm buying other people purses and financing college and all that shit, I want a real gift if that's the case. So
goddamn well, you're gonna tie or maybe a decent watch for Father's Day.
It's gonna be like some what's that shit? Some Timex, just some shit like that. Don't give me no lame ass gift if I'm.
Don't give me no shit that I gotta use. Don't give me a lawnmower. Don't give me a wrench.
Don't give me a lawnmower.
Don't give me a drill.
The lawnmower is over.
Yo, a lawnmower as a gift is crazy.
I'm taking
Pussy is not a gift.
It's not. I feel like
thank you.
It's only a gift the niggas that don't get it.
Yeah.
I feel like
it's not a gift. You should. My wife and I, it should be a mutual enjoyment thing. So it's not a gift like, oh, I'm giving you ass, blah blah blah. Like, no, it should be enjoyable for the both of us. So it's not.
So is that a sign that she not enjoying it?
If she's saying, I'm giving you that, then yes. So
imagine opening up a car and then you just open it up and then it just be like, ta-da, it's me, and then she just be like, ass.
Shut up, bro.
Jamel, how long your ass live?
All right, pause over. It's been great.
True. Are you getting the push gift?
I'm not gonna lie. Y'all are a lot better human beings than I am. Cause no, I'm not, bro. Okay, so I got a lot of questions though. So like,
talk to us.
I'm an athlete. Professional athlete, whatever. So what if I get turkey basted? So I got to give a push gift because you turkey basted me. What if I didn't want a kid and you did? I didn't want one and she did. Do I still got to give you one? So technically, if you wanted a kid, I'm saying if she wanted a kid and I didn't, the kid should be the push gift, right?
Okay, so we're talking in the context of
I get it though. I get it.
You see what I'm saying though?
If you get turkey basted, you don't get a push gift. If you get turkey basted, you really should.
Can somebody explain to me this turkey basted? I didn't know. This visual is fucking.
Use your imagination.
So whenever you base a turkey, you have like a syringe thing that you use to suck the juices up and then spread it out somewhere else. So normally, women, well, not normally, but it might be normal. I don't know. But allegedly what women would do to high-profile men that have sex with, they'll nut in the condom. They'll take a turkey baster out. They'll get the nut from the condom, put it in a turkey baster, put it in the refrigerator, or shoot it in there. You know what I mean? And then they'll pop out.
Okay, I get. I was like,
I wasn't saying me. I was just saying like, because there's been athletes that's been with women and that's happened before.
What Blueface said? Another fatherless child. That maybe.
Oh, that's crazy.
No, I'm kidding. Kind of.
But yeah, I mean,
I feel like that's like a very extreme situation in that case.
Yeah, but that's unique to you. For me, I'm kind of with Tree. Like, nah, like, and listen, hear me out before I get eviscerated. I'll give a push gift if you were specifically only ever gonna be my baby mom. That's it. Like,
not your wife.
You gotta be a baby mom first. You gotta be my wife, but that's gonna be a whole nother part.
He said you gotta hit every stage. You gotta be girlfriend, baby mama.
That's a whole nother part. But like what I'm saying is like if we're together, right, and then you end up having my child, and like we're still gonna be together after that, I'm not gonna get you a push gift because I know throughout months from whenever I find out to basically the rest of that child's life, I'm gonna take care of you. Like you're gonna be good. So like you're not gonna have to work. You're not gonna have worry about medical bills. You're not gonna have, you know what I'm saying? Even if we split, like later on down the line, not like immediately, but like if we split like later on down the line, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still take care of you. You never, because you can be the mother of my child. So the gift is you have a lifetime of financial security. You have a lifetime of resource security and things like that. So that's what that is. Because I feel like if we just limit it all to a gift, like I think that kind of makes it seem like that you're doing me a favor by having this child. And if you don't want to have my child, then tell me up front. If you don't want to have the dude that you with kid, if that's gonna feel like I had this baby for you, if you didn't want to have it, you shouldn't have had it. You have that right, that consent. After I do my business, it's up to you on whether this baby come or go. And in some states, it's up to the U.S. Supreme Court.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
But for the most part, you know what I'm saying? You have a dictation of where that baby goes. So you're not doing me a favor by having my child. That's something that we came together and said that, yo, you know, it'll be lit for the earth if we just start like, if we collab, right? And
trying to get sound like a song.
But like I'm saying, that's what having a child should be. So I don't think that you should be rewarded for doing something that I would think that you would want to do. It's the same thing. It's like what you said with the sex gift. Sex shouldn't be a gift, right? Because it should be mutual enjoyment. Us having a child, that should be a mutual decision. You're not doing it for me. If you a surrogate, that's people who have children for other people. So are you gonna be a surrogate or you gonna be my chick? You know what I'm saying?
Baby mom.
But look, this is my question though. I have two questions actually. Now, you do understand though that a birth is not a guarantee. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be a lot of babies that be dying in the womb and like be like stillborn babies. So it's not like I appreciate you for deciding to have my kid. It's more like, you know what I'm saying? Like your body went through a lot. And at the end of the day, like I feel like, at least for me personally, like if I have a kid, like I think that's gonna be the center of my world, my heart, you feel me? So it's like I appreciate you. It's like imagine your child is lost at sea or some stupid ass shit like that. And somebody take a 9-month voyage, right? Just hear me out. Somebody takes a 9-month voyage and saves your child on some Nemo shit. You feel me? Like really finds your child and takes your child to you. You feel me? Would you get him a gift for saving your child? Like taking 9 months? You know how long 9 months is?
Okay, but bro, it's her child too.
It's
her child too.
Because if they didn't, your child could die. You understand?
But it's her child.
But
it's her child. That's the thing. You making it seem like I said, if it was a surrogate, yes. But this is your child. This is your eggs.
Okay,
this is a child that you got a connection with, that you wanted to have. This is your child. So just like that child's gonna be the center of my world, it's gonna be the center of your world too. And if it's not, then I really should have chose a better baby mom. Like just, at that point.
This is what I'm saying. They have to do a lot of things on their part to make sure that our child is safe and sound. Yes. And I get it. They're supposed to do that because of their mom. They're the mom of the child. But at the end of the day, they still have to do those things. And even still, the child could die. You feel me? Like they have to really, it's like they are motherfucking force field around the child. And this is my second question. Do you believe in getting your wife birthday gifts?
Yeah.
Okay, but that's you celebrating her birth. So why is it I'll celebrate the birth of my wife, but I won't celebrate her for giving birth to my child.
I don't like that example. Every year on your kid's birthday, for every kid, you don't get her a gift. So now so let's say you and this girl have 3 kids. So every year on her birthday and each kid birthday, you got to get her a gift for all those 2 days.
No, I get her a birthday on her birthday. I give her a gift for having my fucking child.
So you're gonna do it every year because technically now you're celebrating the day she had your kid.
No, I'm doing like an anniversary. Time, but I'm using it as an example.
It's the kid's birthday, so you're celebrating the kid's birthday, but giving her a gift.
I figured out a remedy to this. I'm gonna ask you at like month 8. I'm gonna be like, hey, you want a Birkin or do you want me to take care of you for the rest of this kid's life? You pick.
Okay, but that's not guaranteed. At any point throughout that kid's life, you could die. You could be broke. You could lose your job. Or I mean, God forbid, knock on wood. But you're saying that like you're saying like you have these 2 options, but literally you could die like on the way home or whatever. I'm just saying like.
Question.
But he's not lying though.
It's not guaranteed that you're going to take care of the child.
Say Jai. I don't know. Say something happens to Jai, not bad, but like he leaves or whatever the fuck. Hypothetically, right? And all that girl has left now is the gift that she got. What the fuck is she gonna do with that gift? And for how long?
It's an appreciation.
Okay, say she got a fucking Birkin or whatever.
I applaud you.
But I feel like here's the thing though. I'm gonna be appreciating you throughout the whole process. And like, don't get me wrong. And the reason why I said, kind of alluding to why I said that'll be my baby mama before you be my wife, because personally, I think that's just more important. Right. I personally think that it's more important that if you were the person to bring my child into this world, that's like I agree with you. That's such a great gift, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you help facilitate my legacy from my balls into the earth, right?
You're not lying.
I mean, I'm not lying. That's how it is. Like,
I don't know, but I just feel like he's been waiting a good little minute to say that.
It's a dribble handoff.
I knew it, bro. I knew it, man. It was something else to that.
Essentially, what you're doing is giving a handoff to the running back, and the running back taking a 99-yard touchdown.
Yes,
breaking their leg in the process.
There's no blocks. There's no blockers. He's doing that by himself.
Yes, and I love you for that. But here's the thing. You still wanted to run. You didn't score the touchdown for me. You scored the touchdown for the team. Because we're a team. We locked in. Whenever we decide to have this child, we locked in. So
Okay, but
it's
if
not.
they get the
I
winning
think
system,
summarizing up into one gift or making it kind of like obligatory to make it just one gift that like it kind of cheapens our relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you did me a favor rather than like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like we really did this together. We created life together. You know what I'm saying? And like, even though that you did a lot of the legwork, but you know, like I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be paying your medical bills. I'm gonna make sure that you got somewhere to stay. That you know, you got clothes and stuff. Even post pregnancy, you know, I'm gonna be there the entire time to rock with you, and then till infinity and beyond. Basically, as long as that child is alive, I got love for you. I got, you know what I'm saying? I got something to rock with you. So I think that like I feel like just a gift, just because the child's been born, kind of cheapens it. I think that
It's not a
you
gift
know
for
what
a
I'm saying?
child being born. It's like a gift for the commitment that it takes to like actually carry something in the womb for 9 months and push it out. Like that shit is
But it's a
damn.
mutual commitment. You're
Everybody
not
won't be
doing
the
me a
same as
favor. You're
Hey,
not
but
doing
this
me
is
a
my
favor because
only.
you
not
still wanted to
favor.
do it.
It's a courtesy, not favor.
It's not a
I-
courtesy because you wanted to do it.
But here's the thing, Jai. I feel like niggas' main problem with this is not the fact that okay, you want a gift. Is I feel like the gifts that women are asking for on social media just are like, in my opinion, outlandish. Like for this child, which a child on average, I think nowadays costs like throughout their lifetime, like at least 200 to like up to like 500,000 to like raise throughout their life. You're gonna pay that much to have that child, basically. So if a person is asking you to get a gift and it's like some outlandish shit that you know is like, even if you can afford it, that you know is just like crazy, then it's like, I get that I'll get you a gift, but if it's something to where it's just outlandish, I don't see the point in it. And also, you got to keep in mind, it's why do they get a gift for this child and whatever. However, on the other side, no matter what a man does, he could provide for the family. He could do great shit for the family. Could do all this type of shit, and niggas don't get anything. I feel like those are the two main reasons why niggas don't like the idea of push gifts, because they never get shit, and also people be asking for like crazy shit. So I don't know.
Okay. Real quick, just while we still on that baby thing, prayer question that's been going around. Um, something does happen with the birth, right? And you can save the mom or the child. Round table, who you saving?
Take me.
I'm saving the mom.
Thank you.
I'm saving the mom.
I'm saving them all.
That child
Yeah,
doesn't exist yet.
I'm
Yeah,
saving
I'm
whoever
also.
the mom want me to save.
I
You
think the
saving who?
niggas.
Whoever the mom want me to save. Like if she want to save the child, then I'm saving the child.
I feel like most women would say I'm gonna save the child though. And I don't think
Yeah, I ain't
that
gonna
that's.
lie.
No,
Fuck that
I'm
baby.
about to say that child.
no, they're not.
I'm not
And
saving the
Not
child.
fuck that baby, but fuck that baby. If that
No,
makes
I'm
sense.
saying like I feel like women would say save the child because you know a woman's attachment to a child is different initially from a man's attachment. Initially, because like you know they feel the
all
heartbeat
women,
and stuff like that.
all women that I've known throughout my life, and I've been asked this question, but recently, like I don't think that yes, they have an attachment to the child, but again, like it's your wife. Like you can have another child. Of course, you know, you always love that child that wasn't able to be here. But you can always have another child with that one person, but you can't possibly find you may
That
not be able to
connection
possibly
is
find the
crazy.
love of your life again. So it's
Yeah,
like
You can always find your wife though too at the same time. Both are
and
kind of like not expendable but replaceable.
See, this is how I look at it. I don't have no memories with this child. We haven't done shit together. I haven't even seen him yet.
Oh, fuck
You
with
feel
you.
me? At this point, it don't even have my nose, mouth, eyes. It's not
kind of
even
suck
dark
if it don't
skinned
look like
yet.
you.
he
Feel
could
me?
be
Kind of
a
suck
little
like if
shit.
it don't look like you. Oh, bro, I hate that.
It's not even dark skin yet. You feel me? You know when they first come out, they be like all pale and shit, and just not like I don't know. They're feeble and also like on a selfish note, I'm not going to commit to being a single father if I don't have to because nigga, I can barely take care of myself. And you think I'm ready to be trying to figure out how to make this nigga formula? I mean, I think you get at the store, but see, that's why I don't need a child because I don't know. And that's the bigger issue. And also, yeah, I don't know that baby, and I know her. So I mean, we can create another child, but I can't create another her.
I don't know
And the
that baby
dating
is
game is
crazy.
hard, and I'm not trying to just
Oh,
keep
man.
going.
We already know you don't
about
care about the kid that much. We already
I'm
know.
not gonna lie. This
Because
is the
there's one
biggest
thing that
fucking
Now,
parents
thing
imagine
know that
going
baby
together
is
as a
in my
single
life.
father, and you're a single father. You're trying to find somebody new. They probably don't even want to fuck with you because they think you're a nigga with kids and shit. They're like,
Nah,
you know,
I've never seen that happen before.
Nah,
honestly.
single fathers be getting
Yeah,
played.
yeah, I was about to
Yeah,
say.
bro.
Look at that, be getting played.
I'm a
Yeah,
big single
and
father.
the baby
guy.
mama dead. Easy.
Oh yeah,
I
you
don't
in
know.
there?
I ain't gonna lie.
Especially if the kid's a
I might
daughter.
gotta change my
Oh,
answer
yeah.
now. No, I'm playing.
Stop.
No, I'm playing. I'm saving my lady.
I like kids though. I don't want this to be the I
We
don't
can
like
always
kids. I
have
like
another
kids.
child.
I do
We
like
can always have another
They
child.
gave
There's no
three
guarantee
fucking
I'm gonna have
them
another
kids scenarios this whole time, so I don't believe you.
Bro, yeah, I don't know, Black. I don't know about that one.
I do like kids. Just
You gave 3 creative fucking kids like answers.
Yeah.
I do like
I
kids.
don't know.
Yeah, man, but it's thinking in the same vein of marriage here. So Gabrielle Union, wife of the greatest basketball player ever, Dwayne Wade, she recently came out and said that whenever she was in her first marriage, she said she used to cheat on that nigga all the time. And I saw that nigga. That nigga used to dress like Tim Duncan. Like he had like
You wanna know what's crazy? I think he was like a professional football player at some point.
he was some kind of professional. But she said that she used to she used to pay all the bills, so she used to cheat on this man all the time. And a lot of women were agreeing. And then of course you had the outcry of people saying that nah, that's wrong, that's horrible, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. What are kind of like y'all thoughts on like her situation, or like if you pay all the bills, that kind of give you a free pass? Because I have like a very nuanced answer on this. So Jamil, you
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel
go
like
ahead.
my stance on it is very simple because I don't like to tell people how to live their life and what they think. If you gonna feel the same way about her doing it, if a dude do it to a woman or to you, you can't be like, oh nah, that's wrong. So every girl that's gave her a pass, like, oh yeah, that's right, queen, and yeah, that's right, I pay all the bills, fuck that nigga, blah 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 blah. If a nigga did that to you or another woman, you shouldn't feel no kind of way.
But do
That's
you,
simple.
or would you do it if your woman was paying all your bills and she was just like, hey, I'm gonna go fuck so and so every now and again? You gonna be cool with that?
He told her. I mean, she told
What
her.
kind of money is she
You
bringing
telling everybody
in?
now, so I don't know.
What kind of money is she bringing in? Because if you're a 5-figure, 6-figure, you know what I'm saying, like low 6-figure person, nah, like you ain't reached that status. But if you 7 figures all up there,
You
hey
turn a blind
man,
eye.
I'm not finna mess up my lifestyle because you want to fuck I'm not finna mess up my lifestyle. I'm not messing up my lifestyle because she wants some dick on the side. Like, go ahead.
But you can't.
You want me to call him for you? Like,
If
the
you
fuck?
cheat, but if you cheat, it's over.
I don't have to. I don't care. I'm
You just
living a
gonna have
great
your way?
lifestyle. You said what?
All right, bet.
I'm
Austin, how you feel
I'm
about
smart though. Like I ain't gonna put my plan out there in the world, but just know like I got me a plan going, man.
that? How you feel about that?
I agree with what Jamil said from like the first his first point. Like you shouldn't be doing that if you're not okay with like if the shoe is on the other foot. You know what I'm saying? So I think that what she did personally was wrong, and all the girls online are like championing it are like kind of weird. But I do think that if you are taking care of most of the financial load in a relationship or all of it, I think you should get some perks. Now, I'm not saying cheating is a perk, but I do think that you should be able to get I don't know. And sex isn't all sex because we just talked about it again. Sex is not a perk either. You can't be like, oh my gosh, I'm providing you with the best pussy on the planet. Like, probably not. But sex isn't a perk, and cheating just is not. It's not a perk. But I do think that a person holding the financial load should get like something for it.
Lando, what about you, man?
Well, for starters, I think that's kind of weird rationale she had. Like I saw in depth like what she was talking about, and she was saying that like her dad paid for everything, so he cheated. So he said, "Well, shit, I'm gonna have the same mentality." I think it's kind of a messy thing to like really say because it's like you want to like pretty much like carry over like some of that generational shit of like basically that standard of if I'm paying, then I'm fucking the whole world. I mean, it's just kind of weird. Yeah, if I'm paying, I'm playing. Like, I just think that like doing someone dirty and saying like, "Oh, well, I'll pay for everything," is kind of a bad rationale. Like, I think it's almost like an excuse. Like, because I'm handling all this, that means I get the fuck around. Like, it doesn't really track in logic, in my opinion. So I think it's a wrong mentality to have. But I think if you're okay with, well, it's not cheating if you're okay with it though at the same time. So I can't even say if you're okay with it, then it's okay to let your old girl cheat on you. I don't know. I don't think the person who paid more just deserves to fuck around. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's wrong. It's literally just like, yo, like why would you even, be in a relationship if you wanted to go do that? It's like you might just be single, bro. Because like the whole point of a relationship is to commit to a person. Yeah, you provide a lifestyle, but you also are choosing to do that. So if you don't want to do that no more, then just leave them. But if you want to just have someone to yourself or whatever the case may be, but you also want to cheat, I'm like, you might as well start implementing threesomes or something because, like, for all that, like, I don't know, like, I don't know. I just don't see the point in being in a relationship and then you going to step out because you feel like you deserve it because you provide everything.
Black, how you working about it?
Yeah, no. I agree. I agree with Dino 100%. Cause look,
Who's Dino?
I
Who
agree
is
with
that,
B-Roy
man?
100%.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Because look, I was broke before we started this. Like you knew this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like don't try to act all different now. Now that we all up in it, you feel me? Like I was broke and you was taking care of me and we was good. Now you annoyed. That was that. But you know what I'm saying? Like
that was that.
I can't
run that back, say that one more time.
now you annoyed. Now it's that. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that because it's like I didn't choose to be broke, but you chose me. So don't act annoyed that I'm broke now that you done chose me because you knew I was broke. You feel me? And I feel like the same should go if a man was like, yeah, I get it, I'm paying for it, but like I can like be with somebody in my caliber. So like I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I can cheat on whoever I want because I can just go with like a woman that like I don't know, like doesn't like work at Foot Locker or something if I wanted to, but like I'm not disrespecting Foot Locker working. They really helped me out with my time. But what I'm saying is that if I wanted to, I could, I could be with somebody on my tax bracket and I still pay for shit. So it's like I don't fucking know. I just think it's wrong and yeah.
Okay, I have probably a very unpopular position on this.
Can't wait for it.
I don't blame her. And no, I'm not saying that you should cheat just because you should pay the bills in general if you're a man. But
I feel like that's exactly what you're saying.
No.
How you
I feel like
started
that's
did not
exactly what
sound
you're
like
saying.
that.
let me finish. If you're a man, but if you're a grown man and a woman is sitting up taking care of you, and she has an amount of money that you can get, you deserve whatever comes with that because you should not be a grown man being taken care of by a woman. Like it is a double standard. Is blah 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 blah. However you want to call it, I don't give a fuck. The only woman that's gonna take care of you is your mom, and then whenever you get grown, you need to be taken care of by no woman at all. Like once you become a grown man, you gotta provide for yourself. And like if you don't deal with a woman that you can't maintain. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that be the problem. That be the problem that a lot of women they fuck up and they give niggas, they go and scoop niggas that they can't maintain their lifestyle, and then they want to get mad later on. Like Black said, you knew he was broke from the beginning. So now, not saying that what she did was right at all, but I mean, it's just kind of like he can't be mad about it. She paying your bills. Like you a grown man, dog. Like me personally, I can't let no woman sit there and take care of me. Like the amount of money that you have to make will have to be an amount of money that I don't think that I can get for myself. That's the only way that I will be like the house husband or something like that. But for the most part, like no, I'm not letting the woman take care of me. I'm not gonna holler at Gabrielle Union if I'm making what I make now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to holler at any woman that's gonna pay all my bills and stuff like that because it's just like no, like I'm gonna make sure that I'm good and you're good, and if you want to leave, I'm gonna still be good regardless, right? And I'm not saying that I'm a cheat just because if I pay the bills or something like that, but I'm saying like I don't know, it's just different for dudes, bro. It's different for men.
Bro,
I got
different.
a couple questions, bro. So what if she holler at you?
Yeah.
Are you gonna still chalk it?
That could be my little but I ain't about to marry you.
See, but this is
We're
my
not
whole
about to get
thing.
married. I'm not about to get married. You have to make a lot of money.
I need
You
that.
have to make a lot of money.
I don't understand why. My only thing is, it's like people in relationships. I just feel like this generation or wherever the hell we're at is just doomed because it's like I feel like I don't know why people just like don't leave. Like if you're unhappy, just fucking leave. Like I don't understand why it has to be like I cheat because I'm unhappy and that's what I do. You feel me? Like if you're
unhappy,
huh?
She never said that she was unhappy.
I mean, was she creeping with Dwayne Wade with the wife? I know it's unrelated.
That's what I'm saying. Did she get when she getting like some backlash for like being with Dwayne Wade when
but
they first got together?
But that was kind of
I think it was Dwayne Wade.
No.
Like when she like I'm saying like when she was going to court for that.
She wasn't her husband anymore. She
wasn't her husband anymore.
She was single whenever she was messing with Dwayne Wade. So that's why I said like that was different from what we're talking about. She wasn't with her husband.
But
like,
I also had another question though.
What's up?
Yeah, because so I know you got the whole double standard thing and grown man stuff, but like, do you not have feelings? You think it's just justified that someone could just do that to you and you just not care about the girl? You gonna just let her do what she want?
It's not justified, but what I'm saying you're gonna have feelings of it, but I also believe in consequences of your actions. If you want to
but what if you're doing everything right and it's not working out? What if you're applying?
You're not doing everything right because
and they're talking to you.
You're not doing everything right because if you was doing everything right, you would be paying some fucking bills. Like this.
But I'm just saying, it's like, yo, but you gotta think about, but you also got dreams and aspirations too, though, bro. It's like, let's just say you want to be the next, consultant in the field, but it's a competitive field, but that's what you want to do, and you're trying to hit up all these different businesses, and they're just like, we don't want you, and you're like, you're doing your part, but some things just don't work out because like I've known people personally who's literally applied, and be getting chalked, and they gotta figure it out. But just because like you work at a Walmart or McDonald's just to maintain, that still doesn't meet the Gabrielle Union needs. But you're still trying. So it's like what if you're really putting the best foot forward?
For me, I'm just put it like this. For me as a man, and also I'm gonna get to you in a second. But for me as a man, whenever I'm low on I'm sorry. I side chat is crazy. Whenever I'm low on my money, whenever I'm low on my resources, or if I'm not in a place where I need to be at, I'm not worried about no woman. And this is a PSA to all the dudes that's gonna listen to this podcast out there. If you a man, if you a young man, grown man, or whatever, and your money ain't where you want it to be, or your funds where you want it to be, stop chasing pussy. Sorry, YouTube, but you need to stop chasing pussy for a little minute. Like, for real. Like, that's just a fact. Because if your money funny, then, you know what I'm saying, you got to reprioritize. That's going to be there. If you could pull, I'm like this. If you could pull a Gabrielle Union once, you could pull a Gabrielle Union-esque girl another time whenever you have some paper. That's just me. So if you low, and you working at McDonald's, but you want to work higher. Now, if you want to work at McDonald's because you just like that, or like if you're like a teacher or something, and you like just in a job that don't pay a lot, but you happy, you fulfilled, and things like that, that's cool, right? That's cool. You cool. And if she still want to do that, mazel tov. But if you want to be higher and she's higher, she's gonna get frustrated, or she's gonna cheat on you, or she's gonna do other stuff before you get to where you get to, because that's just the fact of it. Focus on building yourself up, and then worry about that after the fact. But yeah, Austin, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say to Black's point. He was like, why do people kind of like cheat or not just leave? I mean, why don't they just leave type shit? And I think people are greedy and they want to have their cake and eat it too. You know what I'm saying? Like they might be getting something from their relationship or the person that they're in the relationship with, and they get everything outside the sex from the person in the relationship, and then they're just like greedy and just want more, I guess, sex and or attention from somebody else. So it's not like it just. I feel like people who do that, it's not like I'm gonna just leave type of thing, because it's like they might like where they're at with that person for for that relationship or whatever, and then they do the shit outside just to like a little quick thing and then go back type shit. So I don't think anybody, well, not anybody, but I don't think most people ever get to the point where it's just like I'm gonna just leave my mostly good situation and give it up for just one piece of ass I don't want to get. I don't think people are that mature to do that.
But I'm just like, if she's unhappy, and this might be my last thing on it, if she's unhappy with the broke man that she's dealing with, and she feels as though to satisfy her broke nigga needs, she needs to cheat with men of higher class. Why not just get with the higher class man and leave that broke nigga alone? I don't
How we know
understand
that's
what
an
she.
option?
That's
What
a
if she
fucking
like the broke
excuse.
nigga
It's an
That might not be an
excuse. It's
option.
entitled.
What if she like the broke nigga personality? The broke nigga is a great guy.
She never said she was unhappy. She just said that I can cheat
But
because
if
I pay
you're
all the
cheating,
bills.
It's an
That doesn't mean that
excuse
you're
to make her
unhappy.
feel less
okay, but
shitty.
my whole thing is, I don't feel as though you can be 100. Not there's something that you need fulfillment in a certain aspect. Not even if it's just I just want. But her reason said to me that there was fulfillment, because if she had money, she alluded to the fact that she probably wouldn't cheat, but she's cheating because she had money. So to me, that feels like she needs some type of fulfillment. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say I cheated with the nigga because I just wanted to get my rocks off, and this nigga cool, but he broke. She said, you know what I'm saying, that nigga broke as shit. So like I need to fuck on rich niggas to just feel something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm summarizing, but that's kind of
I
what I
got
think.
$50. If I got
you
$50, I'm
reference
gonna go buy a steak. If I got $5, I'm gonna go get chicken nuggets. The
But
fulfillment
where
is
is
me
she
being
at
hungry.
now?
That don't mean I
Who
don't
is she
like
with
chicken
now?
nuggets, but
She's with D Wade. I mean, I'm not saying it's like she went from this nigga to this nigga, but it seems like she a lot happier with D Wade than she is with
Because he probably don't have the
Brooklyn
leverage.
McGee.
I mean, he has too much leverage so that she can cheat and not, face repercussions for it. Like, I don't think it's like she had a rationale or had any like sense of like I need this or that. I just think that she knew she had the leverage and she's using that money she has an excuse to just fuck around. Like, I don't think it's really that deep
yeah,
for her.
yeah.
man, stop cheating.
Yeah, stop cheating.
Black
Yeah.
men don't cheat.
Stop it.
Unless you got your money up. But yeah, man.
John, get out
Y'all
of
are
here,
like,
yo.
That's crazy.
You try to sneak that in there.
He
I'm not
did. I
saying
heard
cheat
you.
at all. I would never cheat.
Unless
But
you got your money up, right?
no. Even if I got my money up, I wouldn't cheat. I'm very. If you know me in real life, I'm just very. It's too much work. But stop dealing with women that you can't afford. That don't mean that all women are gold diggers, but it's like a casino. It's like a
But she
casino.
ain't
You gotta,
messing with no broke nigga.
yeah. It's like whenever you go to the casino, bro, you gotta buy in to play the game. So stop messing with women that you can't afford, because at the end of the day, it's gonna come back and bite you in the ass.
Heard you.
Yeah. So we're about to leave a sports wife, and we're gonna wrap up with a sports topic. It's the NFL playoffs, man, and we had a live stream that was all football on Wednesday, so you can check that out on our NIT Pod TV YouTube. But 360 boys, man, what are y'all thoughts about the playoffs, man? Who y'all got? You know what I'm saying? There's some picks going on today, man.
See,
Today,
I want to talk about sports, but this nigga be calling us 360 boys, and I don't want to respond.
Yeah, like who the fuck do you think you are?
Yeah, bro. What's going on?
So
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No bullshit. The playoffs are started. I think. Well, damn. I was about to say all of our teams are in there. but that's not the case. A couple of our teams are in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking forward to watching my team play today. But the games that have transpired were actually pretty good. Shout out Brock Purdy. You know, young and turnt. And he led the 49ers to a victory. And what was like the them ESPN stats that they be saying?
Man, we don't use ESPN stats around here, man.
Yeah,
That's fine with me. They always pull some magical stat like
first quarterback in 49ers history to have 2 passing touchdowns and a rushing touchdown.
But shout out to Brock Purdy. He turned up for the Niners.
Top 10.
Mr. Irrelevant, showing that he's
10.
very relevant.
Nah, shout out to him.
He's not 10.
Not shout out to the Chargers, by the way.
All right. Prince Lawrence.
Yeah, I just want the entire world to know, and everybody that's listening as well.
If you talk about the Ravens, you're fired.
That Justin Herbert is garbage. He's average. He's not him.
We don't agree with that. Justin Herbert is good. He's not.
We all said this prior to the podcast.
We all did not say this. We just said that he's not elite anymore.
Hey,
I never had him as elite.
He's mid.
I think I forgot. We had a quarterback discussion, and most of us did say that he was like he was top 10ish. But now,
I'm not about to put 10 dudes over Justin Herbert, but I think he's closer to.
That's crazy.
He's closer to Dak than he is to Joe Burrow. I say that.
Yeah.
Nah, in all fairness, I mean the nigga's good. He's good at football, but I don't know. I just dislike him.
You don't like any quarterback that gets more shine than Lamar Jackson. But I don't know. You might start hating on Lamar Jackson next year.
It has to be warranted, and then Black won't hate. Right, Black? Is that correct?
Yes, that is very correct. But Justin Herbert hasn't done anything to
Burrow some praise, man.
You said what?
I'm trying to give Joe Burrow some praise.
A little bit, but I'm gonna take it back if he loses tonight. I'm taking all that shit back. I'm taking all that shit back in a bag of chips.
I want y'all to win.
I do. I want y'all to
win.
I don't.
The Ravens are gonna win. You here first.
Because that is literally a storyline that I would think would be amazing. And then let's just hope and pray Lamar comes back the next round. And y'all might be on a run. Who knows?
Lamar's not coming back.
Black, this ain't got nothing against you, but I hope the Ravens lose because y'all decided to pay Roquan before Lamar. So fuck y'all.
The Ravens are going to channel their inner 2000 Ravens defense. You heard it here first. They're going to smack the Bengals in the fucking mouth, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
The Bengals are literally like LSU.
The 2000 Ravens had a guy named Ed Reed on the back end.
No, they did not. He came the year after, actually.
I'm just saying the 2000s period, not the year 2000.
Oh, I'm talking about the year 2000 Ravens.
All right, man. On that note, that was just like our little worst take. So, hey, it's been another iteration of the NIT Pod TV here with just my great friends. And shout out to them again. For some of them, first time on camera. Everybody has very good camera presence. Just want to give y'all flowers too. And we're going up this year, man. So you can watch the playback on YouTube and Twitch. Before Twitch take it down.
You got 2 weeks on Twitch.
Got 2 weeks on Twitch. We're always showing the playbacks on YouTube. And clip you're gonna see this on Instagram coming up soon. And it will be uploaded to Spotify. Check that on Tuesdays. It will be uploaded to Spotify at NIT Pod TV. And yeah. I'm still figuring out how we're going to outro this podcast. Probably should have worked on that. But, it's your boy, Jai Almighty.
Cut this shit off.
Tell him, man, a style ain't free and it never will be.
That's why this guy got the big bucks. All right, man.
You feel me?
It's your boy, Sir Corleone with the 360 Boys, and we out.